What is going on, my fellow post-apocalyptic gunslingers? This is your unseemingly friendly host, Maury with AGN, and today we're going to be discussing exactly how much content you can expect to find in the upcoming title, Tom Clancy's The Division. So rub the sleep from your eyes, grab your most trusty pen and pad, because it's time to analyze. A lot of you may be a little jaded from your experience with games promising open worlds to explore and then resorting to selling you the experience bit by bit over the span of a 2-year process. So today, what we're going to be doing is speculating over how much content you can be expected to have for your initial purchase of The Division. We know that each wing, medical, technical, and security, requires 4,000 supplies to be fully activated. In credit to the Redditor Bravo Mike, he speculated that the medical wing would have 5 missions, 15 encounters. 3 missions with 700 supplies, which would equal 2,100, 2 missions with 500 supplies equaling 1,000, and 15 encounters with 60 supplies each equaling 900, for a total of 4,000 supplies. Further speculating that the security wing would have 5 missions and 15 encounters, 3 missions with 700 supplies equaling 2,100, 2 missions with 500 supplies equaling 1,000, and 15 encounters with 60 supplies equaling 900 for a total of 4,000 supplies. The tech wing would have 4 missions and 8 encounters, 4 missions with 800 supplies equaling 3,200, and 8 encounters with 100 supplies each equaling 800 for a total of 4,000 supplies. The main medical missions that we know of this far is Madison Field Hospital, Amherst Apartment, and the Hudson Refugee Camp. The main security missions that we know of thus far are the Lincoln Tunnel Checkpoint and the Lexington Event Center. After this, we have the main tech story missions, which is the Subway Morgue, which we've already done, where we find Paul Rose, which unlocks the tech wing and the base of operations. There are a bunch of unconfirmed missions, and these missions have been seen in gameplay or been found in the game files of the beta. These might or might not make it into the final game, but they include Broadway Emporium, Napalm Production Site, Times Square's Power Relay, Police Academy, Warren Gate Power Plant, Rooftop Comm Relay, Queens Tunnel Camp, Russian Consulate, Grand Central, Bus Terminal, Westside Piers, and General Assembly. This brings the total mission count up to 18, which does somewhat conflict with our earlier math, but it's close enough for us to give you the estimation of around 15 to 20 main storyline missions. This also includes 38 encounters. We know from updates that were released today that there will be 2 free DLC updates, the first to come out in April of this year. The first expansion will be titled Incursions. We assume this will be a raid-like experience and will be available in April. The first free update will introduce a new challenge endgame activity developed specifically for squad play. Teams of up to 4 people will be able to test their skills as they face seemingly unstoppable enemies to gain high-level weapons and equipment. The second free DLC to arrive will be titled Conflict and is set to drop in May. This update will add new features to the Dark Zone and add a new incursion in the iconic Columbus Circle. Following the 2 free updates are 3 paid expansions which you'll have to purchase or you'll have to buy the Season Pass to attain. The first expansion is titled Underground. Available in June, this first major expansion lets players explore the uncharted underworld of New York City. Players will chase deadly enemies with up to 3 other agents through the endless maze of tunnels and subways. The next expansion will be called Survival, which will be available in the summer, and this expansion will challenge players to survive as long as possible by gathering essential supplies and high-tech equipment to take back to New York, if they don't succumb to the temptation and turn rogue. And the final expansion, titled Last Stand, will come out next winter, which is a new threat arises as players and their squads must prepare to defend against a relentless foe. Leaked from the data files harvested from the game files on PC, we also have a full list of known weapons so far, which are 58 in total. Don't be set back by this seemingly limited number of weapons, because we have to remember that crafting will be a large aspect to this game and will in turn make a wide variety of unique weapons fit and molded to your own particular playstyle. Some other mentionable facts that we learned today is that there will be gear trading in the Division, also gear inspection of other players, and the ability to save different clothing items as a set for easy changing options. Well, that's all we have for today, folks. As usual, if you liked this video or found it informative, please hit that like button. If you didn't like it, go ahead and give this thing a thumbs down and leave us a comment on where we went wrong. It would be a great support for our channel and our future content if you subscribe to the channel, and you can expect a lot more updates in the future, as well as strategy, builds, and tutorials after the game launches March 18th. On that note, I will get out of your hair, so this is Maury from AGN turning off and going rogue.